Hey, all warts and all, welcome back to my channel. How it is to live in New Zealand. 5 great reasons. Well, today might not be a great reason. It's about 8 degrees, it's going to be overcast and wet all day, heavy rain last night. We're in the far south. Anyway, 5 good reasons to immigrate to New Zealand. Well, New Zealand consistently ranks in the global quality of lifestyles. The country offers a clean environment, strong work-life balance. Americans get confused. My wife, Tracy, wants to be a hard-working soldier when she should take some days off. It's excellent health care. Well, there's room for improvement. One major reason I came back to New Zealand is because the healthcare is all-encompassing. You know, you get good basic healthcare. And a higher standard of education. Let's talk about education. If my sons both my sons got scholarships into Kearsney and St Henry's respectively. If they had to go to a state school in South Africa, I would have brought them back to New Zealand, because the New Zealand education is a solid medium level education, which is quite good around the world, and it's relatively inexpensive to free. And it's got natural beauty and outdoors. We're out in the rural house sitting at the moment, lovely garden, but even if it didn't have the garden, across the fence are sheep, across the fence are cows. You know, it's a lovely lifestyle. And there's plenty of opportunity for recreation. You know, like Tracy and I might go for a hike in the bush for an hour. Even if it's wet, it's still beautiful. And now we're getting involved in social activities. There's Club Southland or something today at 1 o'clock. They have an open mic. I have no idea where it is. I know what it is. I know where it is. So, hey, go along and watch some people sing. Often in this area, it's country music. Safety and stability in New Zealand is number 2. Hey, South Africans, if your goal is safety and stability, New Zealand is one of the most safest countries in the world. The detractors say, oh, there was a robbery on my street. There was a murder last week. A little boy in Rickerton got beaten up. This is all around the world, even in Japan. New Zealand, they don't have any weapons. People don't tend to carry guns and knives. You know, drunken people, jealous people, idiots. Yeah, we have them. And I am videoing this all wrong, but let's put this on TikTok anyway. National Party have good ideas for housing. You know, it's a secure environment, and it's corruption free. Do not try to buy a traffic officer a cool drink. Do not slip $50 into your passport. It could go to jail. Economic opportunities. New Zealand has free border with Australia for most produced things. It's a free trade agreement. So I know companies which have done extremely well in New Zealand, and then they get into a big department store or into Woolworths in Australia, and that is actually their downfall, because if you want a big opportunity, Australian open border is a huge opportunity. At the moment, movie industry is ginormous. I'd like my son, Marshall, improve your qualifications with your digital editing, such and such and such and such. Because the movie industry, we housed that for a young lady who was working full time for Weta, Lord of the Rings, etc. And she was making the movies. Healthcare industry is going to be, it's going to have a major reform. So that is an industry. Engineering. I'm putting a proposal together for a whole railway system, a roading system, modern system. Yes, it's in Australia, in Adelaide, it's in England, Leeds. Agriculture. New Zealand had billionaires in agriculture. And the economy is stable. Yeah, New Zealand education is world renowned. You know, we're in the top. I will be a bit of a detractor here. It's in the top quarter of the world universities around the world. And because it's English, it intermarries with other universities. You know, my cousins went to Ole Miss in Mississippi. They don't have to raise your children because of the education system. New Zealand yachting. If you've got a 5-year-old kid and you're into boating, go to Auckland, go to Christchurch and get them into Optimus class yachting, and in a few years they'll be world class yachters. That's the level, the world top yacht. They talk it. If your life is about having lifestyle, I love the Karoo. I love going up into Namibia in the veld in Namibia. I love going through Swaziland and camping in the forests. I love all that stuff. When I went hiking in the Drakensberg, there's always one or two guys who know how to use weapons, carrying guns. Here you do have to carry something. It's called a GPS location device. And it's a serious thing to carry when you go in the bush, but that's only if you get blocked for 2 or 3 days by flooding or something. Broken leg, a helicopter will come pick you up. So that's New Zealand, and that's why I am back in New Zealand. So people ask me, which country do you like? I like every country, but that's why I like New Zealand.